My family used my credit without asking and told me to co-sign my sister's mortgage anyway. I'm 28 and I've been saving for a house for years. I work in software and make decent money, but I'm careful. I track bills, save for a down payment, and guard my credit. My sister is 25 and in grad school with thin credit. My parents, mid-50s, called and said they found a place near them and we made an offer for your sister. I thought it was a joke. It wasn't. They said the deal works only if I co-sign and help with the down payment. I had no clue they were shopping, much less offering. I said I'm not a co-buyer and I won't tie my name to someone else's loan. My mom called me selfish and said I'm forgetting how they raised me. My dad said a good son steps up and doesn't hide behind numbers. My sister got on speaker and said I'm leaving her stranded, that she needs a house to focus on school. I said leases and roommates exist, and if the bank needs my credit, she isn't ready. They pushed harder. My dad brought up family values. My mom said they plan to give wedding money later, but they'd rethink it if I keep acting like this. My sister cried and said, this is my chance to prove I'm her brother. I said no again. A mortgage isn't a gift. If she misses payments, I'm on the hook. If I want my own place, lenders will see a big loan tied to me. I asked why no one asked me before making the offer. No one answered. The call ended with my mom saying she's disappointed. I walked and tried to figure out why this hit so hard. I'm adopted. They adopted me when I was little. A few years later, they had my sister, the miracle baby. It often felt like I was the steady one, and she was the one everyone protected. As kids, I was told to watch her and let things go. In high school, I worked, saved, chased scholarships, got into software, paid my loans, and built a life. Hearing them act like my credit belongs to the family snapped something in me. I set a line. No cosign. No down payment. No more, we promised. Now fix it. I texted that so it was in writing. Then I locked down my information. I froze my credit, changed passwords, and pulled my reports. I wanted to be sure nothing was floating around with my name on it. The next morning, I saw it. There was an active credit card I didn't open. It had regular charges for groceries and utilities. The billing address matched my parents' house. My stomach dropped. I screenshotted everything and checked old emails. Nothing. I called my bank and confirmed the cards I actually own. The numbers didn't match the mystery account. It had been open for almost 2 years. There were gas station swipes, a home store pickup, and a payment to their utility account number. None of it matched my address or my email. I texted my parents from my friend's couch because I didn't want to drive over mad. I sent the screenshots and asked, is this yours? My dad said they handled some household expenses for me on that card and that I benefited, which made no sense. I paid my own deposits and bought my own furniture. My mom said we can settle it later if I calm down and sign for the house. That told me what this was. I called the issuer on my report and asked for the fraud department. They verified me, then read the mailing address. It was my parents' address. They read recent charges and I recognized their grocery store and their water company. I said I did not authorize that account. I asked them to close it, block new charges, and send dispute forms. The rep marked it as fraud, froze the account, and opened a case. They told me to add a fraud alert with the bureaus. While I was on hold, I sent my parents a short message. Do not open anything in my name. I will not co-sign. Stop using my information. My sister replied that I'm ruining her future. My dad said family money is family money. I didn't answer. When the rep came back, they confirmed the account was locked and they'd mail me the packet. I asked if any other accounts were linked to my number. They checked and said none. I called my bank next and added extra verification, then sat on the floor of my friend's spare room and let it hit me. This wasn't a misunderstanding. They were spending under my name while asking for more. I booked a one-way ticket to a city my company has an office in and told my manager I'll be remote for a while. That night, my friends came by with boxes. We packed my files and the little stuff you forget until you need it. I grabbed my passport and birth certificate and put them in my backpack. I set alerts so I see every new inquiry and blocked my parents from my credit monitoring. In the morning, my phone buzzed with a group text saying the seller wants an answer and I'm embarrassing them. I typed one sentence. I am not co-signing your mortgage. Then I called the fraud rep back, signed the closure docs, and heard the words I needed. The account is closed and flagged. I ended the call and set my phone down. Now relatives are saying I'm ungrateful for reporting the card. Was I wrong?